I started the podcast at the end of your song there. I had to.
That's
We are live, though. We are live. So it's the last show of the year. This is episode 150 of Hollywood is Dead. And the next one will be next year. And it's not really Christmas time anymore.
Next week.
It was a few days ago. Yes, next year. Next week.
Next week.
Same thing.
Yes.
No, but I wanted to do another Christmas movie because I didn't pick one. And I was like, you know what? Let's do a dual episode with LIW John Frankenheimer review because we haven't done that this year or last year, I don't think. And let's do Reindeer Games because that is a solid Christmas movie that people adore. It's always on TV. Like it's always like Home Alone, Reindeer Games, Christmas Vacation, and yada yada yada. All the other Christmas classics. I don't argue.
I really don't think that's true.
Let's just do the movie. Let's just discuss it because people are demanding more content in Reindeer Games.
I think Charlize Theron said in an interview this is the worst movie she ever made. She never wanted to talk about it.
Hello, citizens. Hollywood is Dead. 150. Reindeer Games.
Holy shit, I just read one of the greatest Destiny trivia I've ever read. Donald Logue was supposed to be Vin Diesel.
Yes.
And Vin Diesel said, you know what, I'm going to go do this Fast and Furious movie and get out of this one. They said, okay, that's fine. And the rest is history.
The rest is terrible, terrible history. I will say, I only took a few notes for the movie tonight because I've seen it 20 times. And all my notes were pretty much about Donald Logue.
Oh, good.
Because I noticed at some point I noticed Donald Logue is pretty much just Steve Zahn in this movie. He's in the background going, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he's just there. He's very Steve Zahnish. Oh God, where is it? Okay, I don't know if I have a clip of Steve Zahn ready, or Donald Logue ready, but it's the scene where they're all in the parking lot and Donald Logue's just like, no way, man. It's just very Steve Zahn.
Yeah.
All I could think about. He doesn't really have many lines of dialogue, and most of the time he's just sitting there looking. Look right here. He's just kind of looking. Like, can you imagine Vin Diesel here?
Ah!
It's bizarre. I put on the movie the other night. It's on a discount on Amazon, only for $1.99 to watch the director's cut. I think it's because it's a Christmas movie and it's Christmas season.
Of course,
you need a present there. So $1.99, yeah, whatever. I have the Blu-ray, but I'm not going to plug in my Blu-ray player and watch this thing. Not going to happen.
So good God, no.
So I rented it. Because you get credits, I don't care if this item gets delivered 3 days later, fine. You get a $3 credit on Amazon. That's how I use this. I didn't pay actual money for it. Not gonna. But anyway, put it on, and I tell my wife, I'm like, this is a bad movie by my favorite director. And you're going to wonder, as this movie goes on, why is this person in this movie? And it's going to keep happening the entire film. It literally doesn't let up. And I go, you have to realize they all said, I want to work with that director, even though the director himself didn't really care about this movie and got fucked over so many times during the making of this movie. So much so that he made the director's cut, and it is tittier and dartier than the original.
So when they say director's cut, are they saying the studio director's cut? Because if Frankenheimer hated this movie, there is no director's cut because he lost interest as the movie was progressing. So there isn't really a director's cut. I know they say that.
The studio wanted him to cut a length from the movie, so he cut, and they wanted him to cut certain things. So he cut a bunch of dart
Yes.
scenes because in the director's cut, Ben Affleck gets hit with like 8 darts.
Mm.
Gary Sinise just keeps throwing them at him, and then Charlize Theron is naked like
She's naked a lot in this movie.
8% of the movie, I'd say.
A lot of this movie, she's naked, which is kind of amazing. It's like, oh my god, this is back in the day when they could do movies like that, where they just didn't give a shit about nudity.
Well, they did because they made him cut
naked. Well, now the director's cut, she's all over the place.
Yes,
right. She's naked a lot because she's in the hot tub.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Then I must have saw the director's cut then.
Yeah,
because the one that I saw, she's naked and she's naked with Gary Sinise in the hot tub talking, and he finds them. So that's all director's cut stuff. Okay,
that was in the original, the theatrical, but it's much shorter.
Okay,
like there's a couple quick flashes, and like especially during the first sex scene with Ben Affleck, it's very quick. But in this one, in the director's cut, you see like his butt thrusting, and you see like her bent over he puts her on a table, and she's just all over the place. And kudos to her because she just all right, yeah, let's go. And I guess they never rehearsed anything with Ben Affleck. John Frankenheimer is like, follow them around the room, do whatever they want to do, and he wasn't even in the room for that stuff. And she goes, Charlize Theron is like, it was just me, Ben, and 2 camera guys, and that was it. And John Frankenheimer is like, whatever they want to do, go for it, and just let him go. And it worked because the first sex scene is the only scene. It's one of the few sex scenes that you watch that feels real because he slams her and then they fall off the bed. Like I don't know, it's sloppy and it's not coordinated well, and that feels like a real sex scene to me.
Well, yeah, it's almost Don't Look Now, the Donald Sutherland, Julie Christie sex.
Except they were really fucking.
They were really fucking. That's the urban legend because they were a couple at that point, and they're really fucking on camera. Which who knows if that's true, but maybe you never know.
You said Julie Christie?
Julie Christie, yeah.
So before or after Blake Edwards?
Blake Edwards was married to Mary Poppins.
Isn't that Julie Christie?
No, we had this conversation before. Julie Christie was with Warren Beatty, and Blake Edwards with Mary Poppins, who is, her name is escaping me. I don't know why. Oh my god, I had a brain fart on her name. But it's Mary Poppins. Oh my god.
Julie Andrews.
God damn it.
Julie Andrews, Julie Christie.
Yes. That's where the confusion's coming in.
That's where the confusion is. I have to see the names in writing to.
Right.
Okay. Got it.
And this is another one of those movies where the narrative jumps back and forth. Because it opens with the aftermath of the bank robbery,
and
then it starts into the prison where Ben Affleck is talking to that guy that could be either a British guy, an Asian, a British guy, a Indian guy, a Middle Eastern guy, a Hispanic guy.
He's John Turturro.
He's almost like
his day.
Kurt. Well, he's the Kurt. What's his name?
Kurt Cobain.
Griffin. No, the Kurt Griffin or what? The guy who was in Training Day. The guy goes, "Hey, you left your homes. I want to kill you now."
His name is
Cliff Curtis.
Cliff Curtis. Yes. Oh, we got it.
Cliff Curtis. He is the proto Cliff Curtis.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cliff Curtis, John Turturro, and this guy. They all walk into a bar.
Giancarlo Esposito. They can all play white, Hispanic, Italian, black, Cuban, whatever.
And then you got
they have the power. They're very.
Ian Peel can also play black, obviously.
Yeah.
They do white, but they also do like Middle Eastern, they do Mexican, and all of them work.
They can. Yes.
They do Dominican with the ass slap sketches. They do everything, and it all works. And then they're not called racist because they're black.
Exactly. They can do it, but you can't.
No, but if you and I were like, hey, Holmes, like, no. You're allowed to do that if you're not white. And appears to be the
you know what? Actor. Speaking of that,
yes.
Look up Back to the Future outtake where Marty McFly plays a Vato. You want to see something that's horrendously offensive? It's amazing. Oh shit! She's going out with George McFly.
Harrison Ford's floppy fashion editor thing. They cut holes in here.
What?
From
no, what was that? I never seen that.
From Blade Runner.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah. They
Yeah.
put holes to look at you. This is just all kinds of scary things. No. This is
Or watch you. Oh,
this
Jesus,
is
Harrison. I'm not complaining about the
no
Key and Peele thing. That was a fucking joke. I don't care about playing them.
no Marty McFly.
Yes.
Michael J. Fox is in his Vato outfit, going in the high school, and he's looking in the window saying, "Oh my God, look, it's her!" You gotta watch it. Look up Back
You know
to the
what's
Future.
funny is today,
Vato
literally
outfit.
today, I had to explain to my wife what happened with Michael J. Fox.
Oh yeah, Parkinson's so sad.
She said she was watching an episode of The Good Wife, and he shows
Yeah.
up, and she's like, "I thought he was playing like handicapped or something," and I'm like, "No, that's him."
He's in it, yeah.
So I sent her an article about how horrible his like brushing his teeth was, like an hour and a half.
Oh, so sad, yeah.
Marty
Well,
McFly.
he shouldn't have made fun of the Hispanics. He shouldn't have made fun of Hispanics.
Oh no.
We gotta watch the
God.
Oh, it's amazing.
Eric? I thought this was Eric, what's his name?
No.
Okay.
This is Marty McFly. This is Michael J. Fox.
Oh, I have seen this.
This is some just random. This is some random outtake. Makes no sense. Stand and Deliver was a big hit at this point in the 80s.
Hey, puto!
You can hear them. This is just them fucking around. This is not an actual.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, no,
Okay.
they're fucking around. Yeah, but they recorded it.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
I have nothing wrong with this.
No, I don't think it's just him having fun.
Something off as legit or just fucking around. And
no, they're fucking around. Yeah,
that is gone nowadays. That's race. Like
it is.
Yes.
Well, that's what I mean.
It's funny.
Yeah, this would be yeah.
There she is, man. There's a bitch. She, man. Son of a bitch. She cheating, man. Hey, bitch. No homeboy for her tonight, man. Bitch.
He can't even get through it without laughing.
I don't know where that came from.
I forgot about
they
that.
had that
I have
idea
seen
to
that
do
a few
that.
times.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Yeah, that's pretty old. It was from 1984. So it's been around. It's been in existence for 30, 40 years now. Oh my God, it'll be 40 years next. 1984 will be 40 years ago.
We better get a badass 4K set for the 40th anniversary.
Well, no, it will be the 40th in 85 and 2025. It came out in 85.
Yes.
So 2025 will be the 40th anniversary. Yeah. Do you think they'll release the Eric Stoltz cut?
I have Adam's 25th anniversary. And it's kind of lackluster, really.
Well, it's not going to get any better. What are they going to add on to the next one?
I want to see Michael J. Fox doing a
shaky interview.
Here's a Blair Witch interview with Michael J. Fox.
Oh my God!
The movie was really good.
Yeah. Oh, hey Doc, I got Parkinson's.
I regret that immediately, but I still said it.
No, what's going to be the bad thing is on the 50th anniversary. Or the 40th anniversary release, unlike Reindeer Games, which will never get a release ever again. Reindeer Games is lucky to have a Blu-ray release of that. Like, I'm kind of shocked that exists. How the fuck did that happen?
No,
nobody gives a shit about Reindeer Games.
No, but it did sell DVDs. It really did, and that's it.
On the home
money in
the back in the day of the Blockbuster rental market, people used to rent the shit out of it probably.
Yeah, but it did sell DVD copies, so they yes. I'm not. Yeah, that's why. That's mostly the reason you watched this movie as a teenager when this came out.
Oh, absolutely.
Charlize Theron. I didn't even know. At that point, 2002. No, I did know who Jane. I watched it because of Frankenheimer, so I was watching it. I was like, oh, this is not. This is. And I was like, still entertained as hell, even though it's a bad movie.
It's not. It's not a good movie, but it's an entertaining movie. I'll give it that much.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
My wife goes, "You said this is a terrible movie." She's like, It's not. It's because it turned the thing turned off Amazon and it turned on Samsung TV Plus or whatever the fuck that's called. You know, the regular TV channel comes with Samsung TVs, and it was like
right, yeah.
this holiday movie of generic quality, and I was like, this looks like a fucking porno. And my wife's like, right? I thought it was, and I was like, no, this is like a made for TV,
Yeah,
like a Hallmark.
yeah, yeah.
But it wasn't. It's Samsung TV, and I was like, no, that's bad. This is
movie.
bad, but it's fun. It's a fun movie.
It's a movie.
It's
Yeah.
It's definitely one of the director's worst movies, but it's goddamn, it's fun.
Yes. It's just
you
the
can't
part
be, like, bored watching it. It's just stupid all the way through.
No, but the problem with it is, do you think there's too many twists? And that's the problem. Like, this was the summer. This was after Sixth Sense. So everybody was like twist heavy. Like, we gotta have a twist. This movie's gotta have a twist. We got a twist.
Several.
So it can be guaranteed to be a hit. We need like at least 3 or 4 alternate endings. This is crazy. We need to have a twist on a twist on a twist. And that's why there's like, you're basically bringing back a character that died in the beginning of the movie. That made no sense.
He does.
It's all a setup from day one.
It's at such a loss because he has to keep going. Rudy at one point is like, what happens if I didn't get off the bus? And he goes, she was talking into it some other way. And he goes, there's a lot of things that could go wrong here. And he goes, yeah. Which is kind of like saying to the audience, we know this is a stupid script. We know.
Do you think it was Ben Affleck doing his ad-libbing to make it sound like...
This is 100% scripted.
I don't know. Ben Affleck likes to ad-lib.
He does, but not this, because that was... Oh, man. You know what's weird? Being recommended to yourself on your own YouTube page.
Oh, my God.
You finished watching the video, right? Of Marty.
Look at that.
Look right here.
Wow, we made it.
That's weird. Anyway.
We made it. We
have 3 viewers right now for Reindeer Games.
Well, if it's even real, I don't think they're real viewers.
They're not saying anything. They're not saying, check out these digital titties.
Come look at my cock.
Yeah.
Play reindeer cock on your phone.
You need to send money to the Nigerian prince. Anyway,
I've already done that.
But it is a stupid, twisty movie. And that was a thing in the early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s, of twist after twist after twist. And, oh, here are titties, blah, 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 bye. And it was Frankenheimer's attempt at that. But he also wanted to add some more to it. And there definitely is, like with all the Santa Clauses and the Dennis Farina storyline.
Yeah.
And it's just, you keep seeing people pop up. This is a character actor movie. And you're like, why are they? Oh, John Frankenheimer.
And you know why? Okay, so this is a better movie than 3,000 Miles to Graceland.
Yeah.
And now you can compare this to that because they're comparable.
Or Tu Wong Fu.
Tu Wong Fu.
Tu Wong Fu, thanks for everything, Julie.
No, that's not even. No, it's not even close to this.
I think that's closer to this.
No, in years.
No, I know what you mean.
Actually,
I know what you
in
mean.
the middle, because I think wasn't 2,000 Miles of Graceland like 2006?
2000,
2005. When was 2003? Maybe
3,000 Miles of Graceland was like 90s.
No, it was 2000s for sure. What year is 2000? I'll look it up right now. 3,000 Miles of Graceland.
2001.
2001. Wow.
A year after this.
Jesus Christ. Oh, there you go. It's a direct sequel, basically. Honestly, it's a direct. It's a bank robbery with a twist in Reno and that little shitty casino. And that movie sucks so bad. That was a terrible movie.
To prove your point, I did enjoy 3,000 Miles of Graceland, but in like that was okay kind of way. But I've only seen it once. I've seen this movie, not even because of Frankenheimer. I just enjoy how stupid it is. This is a stupid movie.
This is a movie you can watch on your fucking phone.
This is after the first time.
Yeah.
Don't watch it the titties are so small on the first time. Don't do that. But after the first time, after you rub one out, Yeah, you don't need to see Gary Sinise perfecting his role as Steve Buscemi in Airheads again. So watch it on your phone. That's all I could think about this movie. This time I watched it was he looks exactly like Steve Buscemi in Airheads.
Ah!
There's a scene where he has a shirt off and he's like doing this thing. And I'm like, God damn, are you not doing an impression of him? Like it seems very right here. Okay, he has his little shirt on, but I'll share a scene. Hopefully we don't get shut down by Miramax.
Kind of rough. You need a little guidance. You're like a wanderer. He's just lost his way in the.
All right. Here's what I'm talking about. Steve Buscemi Airheads.
Yeah, I can see it.
Look at this. It's crazy. I have to do one at a time here because it's
You can't do
StreamYard now.
comparison. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, from this far, it looks like Gary Sinise and Steve Buscemi are occupying the same space and time.
It's crazy. He looks exactly like him.
That's pretty funny.
Look at that.
Come here, my sister. We're not really brother and sister.
Okay, I want to pause there. This is a question. Excuse me. Still sick. A moral conundrum I still have with this movie. Are they actually brother and sister, or are they just lying to everyone? I don't really have an answer.
No, they're lying.
Are they?
They're lying to Ben Affleck.
But are they? You know what I mean?
Is that deprived? You think it's that deprived?
You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like, hey, I hate to say it, but if my sister growing up with Charlize Theron, I might take a dick stab at it. I don't know.
Well, this is true.
I couldn't say I wouldn't. I couldn't definitively say no, I would not do that.
I'm your sister. I'm your sister.
You know, things happen. Things fall into other things when you're growing up, especially when you're in tight quarters and maybe you share a room growing up.
Just like Ghostbusters 2. Sometimes shit happens. You don't know where to turn to. And who are you going to call?
Charlize Theron.
Charlize Theron.
However you say her name, there's 15 different ways.
Theron, Therani.
Cuba Gooding.
Theron.
Cuba Good, whatever.
Cuba Gooding, Theron.
The actors that have those names where you just can pronounce it many ways. It's Steve Buscemi is not even actually Steve Buscemi, it's Steve Buscemi.
Yeah.
That's actually how he says it.
Right.
But nobody gives a fuck.
Well, you're Buscemi and you're going to accept it. Shut the fuck up. Even though you're a hero.
We pretty much said that.
Even though you're a national hero, fuck you. We're not going to give you your dignity of your name.
Fuck you. We're not going to say your name right. Your mouth looks like a cemetery after a hurricane. We're not calling you by the right name. Fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck
Okay.
you, hero.
Circling our name.
Whatever.
In lipstick, like in.
Yeah. I remember that.
Anyway,
Billy
Madison.
Yeah. Whatever. Same fucking thing.
No. Happy Gilmore's way better than Billy Madison.
Yeah, Billy Madison. Billy Madison sucks. Yeah, Billy Madison's not very good. I never liked that.
Billy Madison's fun when you're 14. And then after that, you're like, oh, this is bad.
Yes. Well, again, it's like you graduate Adam Sandler movies, and you go to Kevin Smith movies, and you graduate Kevin Smith movies, and you go to Wes Anderson movies, and you graduate Wes Anderson movies, and you go to Albert Brooks movies. No, Edgar Wright is
Edgar Wright, then Albert Brooks.
Right. There you go.
Yeah. I know I skipped the Wes Anderson clearly.
Yes, you hate Wes Anderson.
I think there should be a divergent in your path because I think it should go. One path goes to Wes Anderson, the other path goes to like Charlie Kaufman, because those are very different cats, but also just as weird.
Yeah, they can all share a loft in New York City.
Yeah, I went to
in the Village.
Definitely Charlie Kaufman.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
there's a split there, and it happens, but all paths lead to the same, and it goes back to Albert Brooks. So definitely watch Albert Brooks movies because he's funnier than you think.
Oh, Albert Brooks is genius. He's fantastic.
Yeah.
I love Albert Brooks. He's fantastic.
I forget what I just watched something. Did we do an episode with the Albert Brooks in it? But I watched a movie with him in it. I'm like, oh fuck yeah, that's Albert Brooks. I completely forgot.
Was it Drive?
No.
Or was it Taxi Driver?
No. It was something where it wasn't obvious it was Albert Brooks. I think he was in some makeup. Let me look it up.
Oh, Finding Nemo.
He was a fish. Didn't recognize. No,
Finding Nemo.
Oh, I'm looking it up right now, but god damn it.
The
Out of sight.
The kids are watching.
What we talked about.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
On the show, and I was like, "Oh fuck, that's Albert Brooks." Like it took me a while to remember.
You're going
to
earn it.
Seems so familiar. Oh, it's Albert Brooks. Like it, I didn't.
There's not too many middle-aged bank robbers working in Fortune 500 companies.
Yeah,
you're going to have to earn it. Oh, like earn it, like you, Dick, marry someone and divorce them, sell out their company while you divorce them, Dick. You have to earn it.
I didn't really recognize him until I saw him out of prison. When they show him in the office, the first scene with George Clooney.
Yeah, he has a wig on.
I forgot that's Albert Brooks. Goddamn. Like
it's great.
He sold it. I still need to watch Broadcast News and Defending Your Life.
Defending Your Life is wonderful. Broadcast News is very good too. Broadcast News is good. That's a good one.
It's
different. It's not what you think. It's very good.
Add He's good to my list. I need a reason to watch it, and I think doing it on the show would be good.
Yeah, I almost was going to pick that. Already. I was with the list you sent me. I almost was going to pick Defending Your Life.
You still can.
I was this close to doing that because I was going to do Innocent Blood, but let's do Defending Your Life. Let's do Albert Brooks. Let's do him. He's been on discussion in 3 weeks. Yeah, let's do Defending Your Life. Let's make that decision right now.
Okay,
I'm for that. Defending Your Life is
you have until the end of the episode to choose one.
No, I think I've settled. Defending Your Life. That sounds good. That's a good pick for next week. That sounds good.
Okay,
that's a fun movie. And
Rip
Torn's in it. You can see Rip Torn.
Yeah.
Buck Henry.
Is Defending Your Life or Broadcast News? Which one is James L. Brooks?
Broadcast News.
Okay, so we're not doing that. Who directed Defending Your Life then?
Albert Brooks.
Oh, he did himself?
Yeah, he writes and directs his own movies.
Okay.
That's what he's done the last 30 years. 40 years. Shit, he's been doing that for a while.
I love Albert Brooks. But I have some definite holes in my Albert Brooks canon, clearly. But that's why I said
I'm surprised that's one of them. No.
These two are on my short list. They never came up growing up, and then finally I became an adult. Eventually you find your way back to Albert Brooks.
Yep.
And I took the Edgar Wright and Charlie Kaufman. Yeah. And then you took the...
Well, I love Edgar Wright. I took Edgar Wright and
Wes Anderson route.
Wes Anderson.
And we both end up here.
And
now I want to watch my Albert Brooks movies. Because I do find it funny.
It's like you're going either Charlie Bukowski or Kurt Vonnegut. That's the two splits with
Kurt
literature.
So much better.
I'm going to go Vonnegut or Bukowski. Bukowski's good. Bukowski's good. He's dark. And Vonnegut
he's dark. And Vonnegut is very. Vonnegut is the precursor to Douglas Adams.
Right. Yeah.
Or maybe opposite. I don't know. However you want to take that.
Well, they're contemporary. I think they're kind of contemporaries.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're both very wacky.
They're similar. Yeah, they're the same.
I think Douglas Adams would be an easier read into Kurt Vonnegut than vice versa. Because Kurt Vonnegut is some boring, and then it gets absurd.
He can get boring in some places, and
Douglas Adams gets super absurd.
Funny. Yeah,
Douglas Adams is asinine and absurd. It's not boring. It's just what
I need to read more. I haven't read as much. Yeah, I haven't read as much Douglas Adams. I read more Vonnegut than Douglas Adams. So
I've read more Douglas Adams.
Yeah, because I read Slaughterhouse 5, Sirens of Titan, Cat's Cradle,
Breakfast of Champions.
Slaughterhouse 5 is good. I didn't read Breakfast of Champions. I didn't get that one yet.
Oh, but
I still love
the movie. Bruce Willis and Nick Nolte.
Oh yeah, it was 20 years ago.
Yeah, no,
Breakfast
30.
of Champions.
That was like
It was a long
1990.
time ago. Yeah, it was a long. It was. I don't know. Is it Cillian Murphy in one of them? Is he in Breakfast of
I
Champions?
don't know. Nick Nolte's also in
No,
Mother Night.
Nick Nolte's in Slaughterhouse in Mother Night. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Mother Night, we plays a Nazi.
Breakfast of Champions was
I was in a
1999.
movie. I was
Damn.
in a Kurt Vonnegut movie when I was playing a Nazi, and I became a basketball coach with Shaq O'Neal.
No, but Nick Nolte is in Breakfast of Champions as well.
Yeah, I
He's in
am
both.
in that movie. Goddamn, I said I am.
Yeah.
I'm in a lot of
I
movies.
just pulled it up right
I've
now.
done-
It's Nick
in
Nolte,
48
Bruce Willis,
hours, I'm in that
Albert
too.
Finney, Barbara Hershey, Lucas
Oh my
Haas,
God.
Omar Epps.
Jesus.
Yeah. No, it's a fun
Well, I'm
movie.
sorry.
It's not great.
I'm thinking of Pluto. Something on Pluto is with Cillian Murphy.
Adventures
he
of
did
Pluto
something-
Nash.
No, Breakfast on Pluto or something like that. It's a
Oh
different
God,
movie.
no idea.
It's something else. Yeah, it's some other movie.
Point is,
I-
Kurt Vonnegut's
I
fun.
don't know.
Slaughterhouse 5 from like 72, whatever year that movie came out, was a
Not
fucking solid
directed.
movie.
Not directed by John Frankenheimer.
No. This is, like I said, probably his weakest movie. It is his second to last movie, but it is his last theatrical movie. Because he directed a very, very good HBO movie after this called Path to War
Yeah.
about LBJ. It's an HBO movie, and that is a great movie if you get a chance to watch it. I don't know if it's on HBO
Right.
Max or Max, whatever they call it now, but it's really good.
Right.
That it used to be back before, like you could just stream whatever the fuck you want. I had to find that movie, and they released it on DVD, and so I finally got it. I get to watch it, but it is a solid movie.
Yep.
But
Breakfast
This-
on Pluto was the Cillian Murphy movie.
oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's why I'm thinking
This
Breakfast of Champions.
Frankenheimer's last theatrical one is kind of a fucking bummer.
Yeah.
It is because it tanked.
Yeah, I did.
But this is also during the Ben Affleck horrible movie run he was on.
Yeah.
Sorry, did I send out a text there with my mind?
No.
Okay.
Someone's asking for money.
Oh, was it me?
No, someone else.
Okay. Can I?
No.
Okay. Just thought I'd ask. I want to make sure, you know. You never really know. No, but is this how many times have you seen this movie at this point?
Oh, Reindeer Games, probably 1.5. Like, honestly, I think I try to
1.5.
watch it again. I think I try to watch it again because this is recent. I never saw this movie for the longest time. And then I was at home and I had HBO Max back when that was HBO Max and it was on. I was like, yeah, I want to finally watch this Reindeer Game movie and put it on. I watched it. It was probably last year. This is the first time I ever sat down to watch
Oh,
it.
wow.
Because I'd never watched it.
I
Yeah,
thought
I'd
we
never seen
watched it in LA.
No, I never watched it. We never saw it.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was
Really?
interesting. Yeah, I never sat down to. For some reason, I never got around to seeing this movie.
See, I thought we did, but I guess not. Because I made you watch a few Frankenheimer movies, but this is not one of them, apparently.
No,
this
it's
is-
not.
Oh man. Okay, so convoluted plot aside, he pretends to be Nick. He, who is a pen fuck relationship with Charlize. Shows up, takes over his role after he gets killed. I just want to go through the actual plot, and then we'll break down real quick how the bad guy's plot works, because this is where the movie gets real dumb. When you start, the further you break this movie down, the stupider it gets. So he falls in love with her, and he goes with her, and then they start fucking, and then Gary Sinise shows up. He's her brother. They decide to rob the bank, which Nick used to work at. He pretends, he keeps saying that he's not Nick. They eventually beat him into submission where he's like, all right, I'm Nick and I'll do it. Okay. Agrees to become part of the plot to rob this Michigan casino in the middle of nowhere. They're in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan for some fucking reason. Couldn't tell you why. I didn't know they're in the Upper Peninsula until I read the synopsis or IMDb said that, and I was like, oh, I don't know. You've never been there, Dick, but the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Picture the most desolate part of Canada. Just nobody around. That's the Upper Peninsula. And in this, it seems like there's a lot of fucking people. Like there's always bystanders. There's a casino, which I don't know about any casinos in the Upper Peninsula. Like Mount Pleasant in Michigan is the casino town.
It's like going to the Pacific Northwest to find like some kind of ice cream stand. Why would this thing be there?
It's just
Why is there a casino in the middle of nowhere in Detroit? Or Michigan?
well, there's already a movie about the Upper Peninsula of Michigan because the Upper Peninsula is basically a hanging off of Wisconsin. I don't know if you've ever seen a map. It's just like Wisconsin's here and the Upper Peninsula's like
Never.
Upper Peninsula's like, oh hey, hanging above the rest of Michigan. And you're like, why isn't that just Wisconsin? It has nothing to do with Michigan, and it's entirely connected to Wisconsin. It's just nonsense. Anyway, Escanaba in the Moonlight, the Jeff Daniels movie, is Upper Peninsula. It's like very backwoods south up there. It's all farmers and hunters, and it's the middle of nowhere. Mississippi is really how it is up there. So I don't know why Dennis Farina from fucking New York or Chicago, where the fuck he's from in this movie. This is a destination casino. Hey, don't fuck with me. Like he's doing a thing, and it's like he's from Vegas, but he's like a mobster from back east.
I think the joke is he used to be somebody. He's been thrown this place as like a bone. Just like at the end, he's like a disgraced mafia member, and this is where he's landed.
Yes, but he's also 3 steps removed from his origins because they want the Las Vegas experience, as he says 10,000 times. So Michigan, Las Vegas, and then you go to Chicago, where his accent's from.
Right.
But then he mentions New York, and you're like, where are you from, Dennis Farina? I'm like, how many times you got to fail upward here, or downward, really, because you're in the middle of nowhere, Michigan.
Don't fuck with me, pal.
Yeah, and he's like, I can't go back to Vegas. He says that like 6,000 times in this movie. So much so that
fuck you, fuck
I don't give a fuck about it's actually it's Gary Sinise. I don't give a fuck about Vegas. Shut up. He just keeps hitting him with stuff. Every time he says the word Vegas, he hits him with a shotgun, I feel like. But the fun part of the movie is when they actually start the heist and they start doing it. And it's really just Ben Affleck fucking with them.
Right.
Before that. And then he does all this stuff that leads to them getting killed. Like he mentions the powwow safe, which is just a safe with a gun in it. And he fills the little squirt gun up with liquor, and he sets Clarence Williams III on fire.
Right, yes. I'm on fire. Welcome to home. You want some candy? Well, we got 100 strong. Well, they got government jobs.
Oh yeah, I forgot. This is our second Clarence Williams III movie.
Do we have that clip? Did we record that clip? Him talking about Whitey?
No, I have the clip of the Chris Rock. That's all I have.
I thought we had the other clips too.
I only have this.
May I help you, sir?
How much for an order of ribs?
$2.50.
$2.50? How many ribs do I get with that?
About 5.
5. So I guess that's about 50 cents a rib, huh?
Yeah, about.
Let me get one.
Right on. One order ribs.
No. 1 rib.
1 rib.
I sure am hungry.
Make that 1 rib to go.
1 rib?
Got any soda?
$1.
Oh, come on now. Look out for a brother, man. Come on. Hey, check this out. Why don't you let me get a sip for 15 cents?
My cups cost more than 15 cents.
All right, fuck the cup. Pour it in my hand for a dime.
Look, you greasy-headed Jerry Curl wearing. Pay me and get the hell out of my store.
You got change for 100?
Look, we're gonna need an orthopedic surgeon to to remove my foot from your ass.
Hammer.
No, brother, don't do it. You know the customer.
It gave me just enough
Right.
time to find this.
That's fantastic.
It took me this long to find it because they could not come up with any. I searched his name and welcome the or a funeral, nothing.
Wow.
Ain't no funeral home. It ain't the Terradome.
Missed the clip I wanted, but
Welcome to hell. Welcome to hell, motherfucker.
Keith David sucks in the sequel.
Well, see,
He tries to do the same role.
He's doing it too silly. He's not as intense as Clarence.
Oh, Clarence Williams the third. He's the only guy I will say the third after his name because he's earned my respect.
Yes, absolutely.
But his in a funeral home.
This ain't the Terradome neither.
I looked at it. They go, that doesn't make any sense, man. How can we be dead? We're here. We're sitting here in a funeral home. Yes. He just takes over the scene after that. In a funeral home. This
Oh God, he was
ain't a funeral home.
rest in power. Clarence Williams is there.
He's the only person I will. One of the few people I will say rest in power.
He's
Rest in
gone.
screaming
Yeah.
power. Clarence Williams
Oh,
3.
so great.
He was a Frankenheimer favorite. Frankenheimer loved Clarence Williams the third.
And he does. What other movies from Frankenheimer was he in?
He was in. Let me pull him up.
Is he in Seconds?
He's not that. He was old, but he's not that old. Like, hold on, let me a second.
He's not in. He's in Dr. Violet Monroe.
I am looking
All
up
in Dr. Monroe.
his career. He was in 100 Things.
Oh yeah, a lot of stuff.
I got to go back to when Frankenheimer's alive. Start there. Oh, here we go. So he was in Reindeer Games. Oh, he's in
Yes.
Life. I love that movie. Half Baked.
Life's a good movie.
He's in George
Half Baked.
Wallace, a TV miniseries
Okay.
starring both Clarence Williams and Gary Sinise.
And Gary Sinise. Yeah.
Yes. I still have not seen that, and I don't know why.
George Wallace is really good. That's
Yeah.
a good one. That's a very.
I know I'm
good
going to love it.
one.
He's
Very
in
good.
Against the
Very good.
Wall, another TV movie by Frankenheimer with Kyle MacLachlan and Samuel Jackson.
Oh, okay.
He is in Tales from the Crypt episode. We also do that on our I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. 52 pickup back in '86. Frankenheimer.
Oh, he's in Frankenheimer. That's right. Yeah.
Yep, Miami Vice. Not Frankenheimer, but I'm just saying. Yeah, that's it. He started acting at 59. God damn.
No.
Yeah.
He was in the Mod Squad in the 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 1960s. Oh, he started working at 1959.
Yeah.
I thought you said he started working out at the age of 59.
No.
That's what I heard.
1959. He started
1959.
working.
Right, yeah. He's been
Mod
around for a
Squad
while.
was 68 to 73. And then he's done what, 5? How many did I say? 5 Frankenheimer projects? Like the guy, he worked with them a lot.
Yeah.
Well, Frankenheimer is one of those guys that would just work with the same person.
Yeah.
Kept
And
doing
he's
the
very
same-
quiet. In this movie, Clarence Williams III is very quiet.
Until that scene where he pulls the shotgun and he's like, "Shut the fuck up!" He gets in his face, and I want to play that scene because look at him right here. This is not the scene I'm talking about, but look at him right here. This is him most of the movie. Cool, calm, collected, wearing sunglasses and a hat.
Just sunglasses, yeah.
Danny Trejo's the same. Danny Trejo barely talks in this movie. But there's a scene later on, and it's going to freeze on me here. Do you know what I'm talking about, though, where the final discussion when they're right before the casino?
Right.
Where they're going to go rob the place. It's right. It's after he fills up the. Where the fuck is it? I'm going to struggle to find this. It's going to be hard to find. Is it right here? Is it before the casino? Or before before the hotel room? Yeah, it is.
Might be before
Right here.
the hotel room.
It's before that. I thought it was after the hotel room, but yeah, here it is. Sorry, let me find this.
We're trying to put together a scene from Clarence Williams III.
It's got to be just before this, right? Because he's already holding the gun.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, here it is.
Yes.
Here it
Let's play. Hey, shut up. Hey. Now you get your pussy ass over here and do what the fuck you're told. Now when you spoke to, you listen and answer.
That's it. He is a little more yellow before that, but I don't want to waste time. And that's the scene where you get Clarence Williams III yelling, and that's all you really want out of him. The man has a great yelling voice.
Oh, it's great. It just makes me sad because who's going to replace him in the new world now? Like with actors and character actors, there aren't any. Like there's nobody like that anymore. You don't make movies with actors that could do these roles anymore because they're all just like awful. Like they're going for the youngest. Like every actor is now 12. It's like, come on, give me some age and some looks. They're all pretty people who work out. I don't want that. I want actors. Where's the actors that were like fucking?
The actors like they gotta replace him with Keith David, and even Keith David couldn't do it. Like it's a hard fucking thing to do it this way.
Yeah,
it's a very specific, like a niche lot that he fills. And how do you fill that after he's gone? Like he's been in 2.5 years now.
Yeah,
and like you said, like who's gonna fill like the young black actors? Who's gonna fill that role? I can't even.
No.
I got like Donald.
They're all
Glover.
straight. They're all
who's
too
gonna fucking do that.
Donald Glover don't scream like that.
No, Donald Glover's a sweetheart by all accounts.
I like Donald Glover. It's just he's not intense like that. That's a whole different. That's like old school. Like I don't know.
He did the Billy D. Williams role. He's not going to play this guy.
No, that's fine. That works too. But man, it's a character actors. Used to be so many back in the day. Now we don't have any more left.
There's fucking 15 character actors in this movie alone.
That's what I mean. Yeah, exactly. And they're all dead. Dennis Farina dead. Clarence Williams III dead.
Donald Logue's career dead.
John Logue dead. Ben Affleck's acting career partially dead. No. He's all right now. He's better now.
I feel like Ben Affleck has split his personality like 7 times in the last 20 years.
He's shattered dayed more than 5 times.
He's shattered day all over himself.
He's shattered days all the time.
But and then this version of himself came back. So he's still with J-Lo, and he's working on just fine.
J-Lo. Exactly, yeah.
And then the sad part of him went over to Jennifer Gardner and just ruined himself with her. I hate her. I'm sure she's a sweet person, but she's such a terrible actress.
No, she's not. No. I think I've heard. You're
going to make me very happy here.
No. I've heard she's one of those. She's one of those people that just like a ladder climber. Like she wants to be. She's like she's in her early careers. She would like screw anybody to get to the top. Basically, she was sort of like a bottom feeder in a sense, and like that's why she ended up being with Ben Affleck at the end because she was in Daredevil. That was like during her Alias career. Like that was the height of her career, and she thought she could go more and more up with, like sort of like a F. Scott Fitzgerald character. She was trying to be like, get up in the echelons of society, and didn't quite make it.
Matt Damon is going to show up and shoot her into her own pool. Is what you're saying?
No, he's going to shoot her. No, it's going to be Mark Wahlberg shoots her in the head when she goes when he breaks into her apartment.
No, I thought it'd be more fitting if it were Matt Damon because he's friends with Ben Affleck, and then Mark Wahlberg kills Matt Damon.
Matt Damon, exactly.
He's got to have his little footies on so he doesn't leave any footprints.
Yeah.
Oh man, come on! Like, oh my god!
And then he sees the rat crawling across the
Somebody said,
dome. Somebody argued that ruins the movie. That rat because just too on the nose. Well, that's the point, you dumb shit. Like,
if the last shot of the not even plot involved, if that ruins it for you,
right?
You fucking idiot.
You're an idiot.
You're an
idiot. Because I've seen these. Yeah,
I know exactly what you're talking about. And actually, to be honest with you, this is a weird thing to admit. I was in the shower the other day thinking about that scene and how people bitched about it, and I was like,
Yeah,
people are
that
fucking
happens.
dumb.
Yeah, it's happening in the shower. Yeah.
Showering off.
Oh, God
Just a
damn.
shower thought, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I was like thinking about that death scene with all of them, and I'm like, and then it leads to
Yeah.
that, and people bitched. I'm like, how is that what you get hung up on?
Yeah, it's so weird. Yeah, people are dumb.
Like,
It's
it's the same.
annoying.
Dark Knight Rises get stuck on the minutia, and you don't care.
How
about
did
it.
you get there? How did Bruce Wayne get into Gotham?
How did
It's
Batman?
fucking Batman.
How did Batman do Batman things? Fuck
Yeah,
himself
it's like
so
God
hard.
damn it! Like it's easy to sneak into the city
It's
when
a
you're fucking
city.
Batman.
He swam.
kidding me?
Okay,
He's got a bat boat. What the fuck? Like, give me a
He's-
break.
he swam under the ice. He's fucking Batman. Who cares?
Yeah,
he hang glided
Jesus.
in.
Well, yeah, exactly. It's just like, well, we should have seen that Christopher Nolan made. I hope he's fired for that blunder.
Fuck everyone.
I hope we had
That's why
repercussions for that blunder.
When I say it's my favorite of the Nolan Batman movies, it's not because it's the best movie, but it is the most entertaining to me. And it's the fact that I can ignore the bullshit because it is a very entertaining movie. I don't think you can argue that. It's not nearly as
It's what you
good as The
want.
Dark Knight, but
It's what you wanted.
it's not even close to as good as The Dark Knight. But I'd rather watch The Dark Knight Rises give at the drop of a hat. It's
Right, yeah.
entertaining. It's a stupid, entertaining movie.
Just
I just
for-
love it.
Just for Bane.
Yeah,
We're not
he's
made of
fantastic.
ceremony. Oh, somebody did
That's
something
awesome.
brilliant. They took the Bane from Batman and Robin and put him over the Bane from Dark Knight Rises. So it's just him going,
Bane!
"Brr, brr, brr, brr." It's hilarious.
Where all
really
he says
funny.
is his own name.
Bang! Yeah, oh god. So fucking dumb.
You know what's funny is I watched that
What's-
movie a bunch of times, Batman and Robin, and I didn't realize that was Bane
Yes.
until way after.
Oh my god.
Before Dark Knight
Wow.
Rises came out, but I went and rewatched. I'm like, oh, that's fucking Bane. Because she even
Well, at that
even
point-
says out loud,
Yeah.
Bane, when you get in the serum, you know.
Yeah,
was like,
because
how
Bane
did I miss that?
wasn't Bane was relatively a new character at that point in 1997. I think the
Yeah.
Nightfall storyline where he broke Batman's back, I want to say that was 93 or 95. It was somewhere around there. It was relatively close to that movie.
Was that Frank Miller?
So Bane, no, it was some other guys. It wasn't Frank Miller, but it was just
Oh, okay.
the Bane character. I think it was either 95 or 93. It was very close to when Batman and Robin came out. I gotta look that up. When did
It's like
Bane-
people that think that Harley Quinn was the original like Joker girlfriend. Like, no, that was just
No,
an animated series.
1992. Yeah,
Like, that was
1992.
very early 90s. That is not a long history there on Harley Quinn. And the woman who provided her voice just died, like very recently.
Yeah, that's very
Within
sad.
the last year. Reindeer Games, though.
Yes.
It's a movie that I can watch at any given moment, and that is a good sign. But I will not say it is a good movie.
Yeah, 1993, Vengeance of Bane.
Okay, good to know.
Created by Chuck Dixon and artist Graham Nolan.
Ooh.
Graham Nolan.
Nolan, Christopher Nolan. Anyway,
His other brother.
you know what I mean though? Like there's certain movies that it's not even a guilty pleasure though. Like Time Cop is a
Yeah.
bad movie I will watch at any given moment. But I think
Oh, yeah.
I think Time Cop is a better movie than Reindeer Games.
Yeah.
It's ambitious.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah.
This is I hate to say like the buzzwords, but it's like a sleek, sexy thriller.
Right, yeah.
And it's like that's not I don't associate myself with that genre.
Yeah.
Like to me, that just reeks of ripoff of like a Tarantino.
This is an erotic adventure.
Yeah, mixed with like
Intrigue.
I don't like. I'll be honest. I don't like nudity in movies most of the time.
Right.
I find nudity in movies. I want nudity in movies to be separated so that I can masturbate guilt free.
Exactly.
Because of myself masturbating to Shawshank so many times, or not Shawshank, Schindler's List so many times as a kid.
I could be a friend to you.
Maybe I want to separate those two things, but I don't like sexy thrillers. I just don't find myself associating with those kind of movies.
Right.
Because most of the time they're just really cheap and see-through and transparent. But this one,
Literally see through.
yeah, titty see-through. But this one, I don't know. It's just maybe it's because it's Frankenheimer and I'm just jaded.
I think it's Frankenheimer. You're jaded.
Yeah, it could be.
Everyone else has dismissed this movie so many times.
You're
So
right.
many levels.
Because if you told me this was a
It's-
William
yeah.
Friedkin movie, I would fucking hate this movie.
Exactly. Yeah.
I will admit to some bias here. I give this
What
a
is
6.
your grading for this movie? A 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd give it a 6. Yeah, it's a 6.
It has a 5.8 with 42,000.
There's them 2 reasons for that 6. Them titties.
Should I show her titties right now on the live stream?
Yeah. Show them titties. Would you fuck me for blow?
I'd rather scrub
Casey
my.
Lane.
I love her follow up on the next track. Let me find something for you here. I'll show you her titties. No, I'm showing her titties. That's definitely happening.
Show them titties.
Here's the sex scene. Yada yada yada.
Look, more people are tuning in. Did you notice that?
3.
It's like
Okay.
they knew.
Here's.
They knew. They knew.
I want to show some nudity for you folks. There you go. Oh shit! I stopped it a little early. It appears to be Ben Affleck's asshole.
Yes.
I'm so
I
sorry.
can't even tell. I can't even tell. It's so dark.
Sorry. Here we go.
Oh, if it was
There we
Gary
go.
Sinise
Okay, I'll stop here.
If it was Gary Sinise, it'd be better.
I'm so sorry. It keeps stopping early. Sorry, forget that. We dropped a viewer, by the way.
I'm done. Yeah, because they just
Because
blasted
it
off.
was I think it was because it was
They blasted off thinking it was going to be something else, and then it was Ben Affleck's after. They go, no.
it was
That was the
Matt
end of it.
Damon, and he's like,
I've already done that. It ain't no Michael Douglas from Candelabra.
Do you feel like Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, you're supposed to feel like you're done with them, but you're fine with them?
No, I think the reverses happened where people used to think Matt Damon was the smart one and Ben was the dumb guy, but I think now it's reversed where people are thinking, oh, Ben Affleck's the smart guy, Matt Damon's the dumb guy. That's how I feel about it.
That's how I always felt, honestly.
No, because remember when the whole reason we have what's her name on The Office, Minda Kaling, is because she made that play about Ben Affleck and Matt Damon writing Good Will Hunting, and she plays Ben Affleck, I think, and the other girl played Matt Damon, and Ben Affleck was always just smoking dope and being stupid, and Matt Damon was trying to make the movie. Pretty much, yeah.
Family Guy scene.
But it was before the Family Guy sketch.
I know. I'm just saying that
Yeah.
it synopsizes that what you're talking about in 3
Right?
seconds.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Matt Damon's
she-
writing it, and then you get Ben
Yeah.
Affleck smoking pot on the couch, and he goes,
right.
"You think you put both our names in there?" He's like, "You didn't
Right.
suggest anything," and he goes, "What about this?" and farts, and then he goes, "That's just a fart." No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
But that's reversed.
I've always, and I've said this since the beginning, 10 years ago when we started the show. I said I've always loved Ben Affleck. I like him. I like him as a person, and I see the troubles he's had, like personally, and and it's funny to me that he was publicly shamed with his Dunkin' Donuts smoking a certain donuts, and now he's doing Dunkin' Donuts commercials. The man doesn't give a fuck. He's like, commercials.
And the Batman meme, the sad Affleck, when he's just sitting there being sad for reasons, like that's funny shit.
But you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
people were making fun of him for the Dunkin' Donuts thing, and now he's working for Dunkin' Donuts, making money off it. Like, fuck you.
Well, you know why the reason why he was doing Dunkin' Donuts right now because of the strike. Because actors can still make commercials. Do you understand that shit? How fucked up the strike was, and how fuck the strike, fuck all the actors. Because if you were a famous actor, you could still work because you could still technically do commercials. So you were getting the jobs that other actors could have gotten, but because you're a big star and a big name, you got it over the actors that were trying to make it.
But it's only
So
because
fuck
if you
them.
signed
Fuck them.
your decade-long agreement with the company to be their spokesman before the strike happened, you can do as many commercials as you want and get paid.
No, he wasn't the spokesman before that.
No, but there was an agreement.
You're thinking of Al Pacino.
No,
You're thinking Al Pacino.
Dunkachino. No, but he did sign the thing before that.
Well, no, he signed it because the strike was coming, and that's why he did it.
But it was before the strike happened, is what I'm saying. If you
signed the strike was on the horizon.
12 minutes before the strike happened, you could do the commercials forever.
Right. Well, they're talking strike for like 6 months before it happened.
Yes,
so
I'm not saying no. I completely agree, but I'm just saying that was the agreement that the actors had was if you signed it before the strike happened, you could do the commercial. So you get a lot of actors.
No. You could do no. The actors could do commercials during the strike because that was not. No. You could still do commercials. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, so you're saying they could sign new contracts?
No. Yes, they can still make commercials and get paid. That's what I'm saying. During the strike, you could still do commercials. So other actors that are starving are going to lose those jobs because the real actors are getting those jobs. It's embarrassing.
I'm talking to you, and the whole time this is on my screen. Ben Affleck's ass.
That's a stunt.
And I'm like, but after a while, I kind of forgot what I had up there.
I forgot.
I would agree, but you see him. You see Ben Affleck lay down there. That's his butt.
Oh, he's in good shape. That guy, he's always been in good shape.
Oh, yeah.
He was
until he wasn't.
going on.
And now he is again.
But now he's back. Yeah, well, he had to because he had to stop drinking and eating pizzas.
It's funny because the worst shape he was in was at the time he was playing Batman, which of all things to not be in shape for
Justice League. Yeah, Justice League. He was fat, man. That was funny. The first movie he was
Ben Affleck
cut.
in my top 15 actors. I'll be honest with you.
Oh, I like Ben Affleck. Did you ever see Did you see the Way Back or whatever it was called? The Way Back, the movie that got lost because of COVID. It came
the basketball
it came out. The basketball one that came out literally March 2020 when they closed all the theaters down. It was out for like 2 weeks. It's actually very good. No, Ben Affleck in that movie, very good.
He is.
It's on Amazon. It's very good.
He is, to me, he's like right there with George Clooney, where I love watching him, but they also direct movies that I really want to watch.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Air yet, but I want to. It's not because
Air's great. I liked Air a lot. Air's very good.
I've had.
You got to do double feature. Air and Way Up There. way up up there, up in the air. Way back in the air. Because they're both basketball movies. Go figure.
Yeah, it's
kind of tie into each other. It's a cool feature. I think your wife would like them too. They're both equally good, except the way. What was it called? The Way Up or Up There? Fuck, I can't remember the name.
I think it's called The Way Back.
Not The Way Back
because it's about him going to the lower and then wanting to go back to the professionals, right?
No. Oh no. Oh no.
That's all I want you to say.
I think the less you know about The Way Back, the better.
Thank you. Don't say anything else.
Because when it hits, you're like, oh shit.
Oh my god.
Is fucking deep.
He's also another good Ben Affleck movie is The Accountant. He's apparently there's a sequel. It's rumored.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I like The Accountant.
And he's also rumored to be in the remake of Witness for the Prosecution. The 1957 movie. I love that movie.
Okay.
You ever see it? The Witness for the Prosecution.
Is that the one with Hitchcock? Is that Harry Fonda?
No.
Who's in Witness for the Prosecution or Witness for the Prosecution?
That is that Henry Fonda? I haven't seen it in a while. I think that's
Is it the one where he has to confess he doesn't want to because he's a Catholic or something?
Tyrone Power. It's a bunch of fucking nobodies. Charles Lawton.
That's
one of those. 8.4. Billy Wilder movie, which is why I love Billy Wilder.
Okay, there you go.
He's in
Charles
my-
Lawton, he's the guy. Charles Lawton is the guy that paid that guy $1,000 for sucking him off with 15 other guys.
Fuck it, might as well.
He made $1,500 setting him up in a line where you can go suck off 15 guys in a row at a pool party.
I have no problem with that.
Oh no,
You know
I
what I
love
mean?
those stories.
If you're not violently hurting someone, don't give a shit, man.
No, yeah. He was violently hurting the last guy though because he wasn't gay. Oh no, not Charles Lawton, no. Come here. I want to touch you. Let me kiss you now. I'm in Spartacus. Nah. I look like Baron Harkonnen from 84 Dune.
No, but
I'm Charles
witness for the
Lawton.
prosecution. Get this: writers Billy Wilder, Agatha Christie.
Well, there you go.
I love both those people. So
Yep. We all know who Agatha Christie really was. A man.
she fucked Blake Edwards, right?
Yes, exactly. Agatha Christie fucked Blake Edwards and Alfred Hitchcock
Okay, so we get to the
and
end.
Steven Spielberg. So weird.
We find out that Charlize Theron is fucking her brother, even though it's not her brother. And then that's a fake because she was just a ruse to fuck him to fuck Rudy because Nick set her up because she's really, what's her real name? Like Martha or something.
Well, she's the girlfriend of the guy that supposedly died in prison.
Yeah.
That he took.
Which
that
is
he-
the
yeah, he
entire
became-
reason
Yeah.
Frankenheimer signed on was because of that one twist. That's why he casted
Makes
No
no
Name
sense.
as that role, so that you're not thinking about him being alive at all after he dies. Even though my wife goes, "Is he dead?"
Right.
I go, "Yes," and she's like, "Okay." And then at the end, she goes, "I knew he wasn't dead," and I was like, "Well, there you go. You're ahead of the movie. Like that did not fool you." She did call it out that he was not dead. I will give her credit for that.
Yeah. Right.
So the main twist of Reindeer Games did not
Shit.
fool my wife.
There you go.
Yeah.
She
So- so
take
Nick-
that, Frankenheimer.
The real Nick's plan was to use his girlfriend. And okay, Dick, I need you to pay attention to correct me when I'm wrong here. He goes, what is, I forget her real name. Her fake name is Ashley, but her real name is like Martha or who knows.
Was it Megan?
No, it was.
Is it Megan?
It was just before this.
It'll be the end of the movie. We're at the
Got it.
the semi truck. Yeah.
She loves me.
Just before.
Never put a car thief in the back of the wheel of a car.
Yes, no, you know why? You gave him the confidence to walk in there, Nick Cassidy. That's all we needed you to do. You said some nice things about me, man. Appreciate it. You still had a shot.
It's right here.
What? He got out of the car already, or he's going in the car.
We're on the road.
God damn it! Where's the
Did
fucking line where he says
shoot
her
Gary?
name?
Did they shoot Gary Sinise before they get into the truck?
Yes.
It's right here.
This
No? Is
is
it before
right
this?
here
Yeah.
and dead. You notice how Gary
Dead,
Sinise
right,
is
yeah,
fucked
yeah.
out of there? He has other shit to do.
Yeah.
I'm nominated.
Exactly.
Goodbye.
Excuse me. Can I die right here so I can go home? Can you get out of this movie, please? I'm Lieutenant Dan, for Christ's sake.
All right, here's where he says it.
Rudy, I want you to meet Millie Ballback.
Millie.
Millie Ballback. Yeah.
All right, so Nick's grand scheme. Let's start from fresh here. I'm with Millie. We're poor. We need money. She's working as a bartender at a trucker bar. Millie's making a lot of friends with these gun-toting truckers. They also mention that there's a prisoner writing program. I bet if I get arrested, I can share the exact cell and pretend to be a prisoner in this writing program with you, Millie, pretending to be someone else, and get that prisoner to fall in love with you. And then I'll pretend to get killed so that he gets out on the exact same fucking day, because that's very predictable, and picks you up to fuck you and fall in love with you. And then you use him with this trucker dude to rob the casino, and I'm feeding the prisoner, my cellmate, information to help with the casino robbery. And then hold on, you're fucking that, and then now you're fucking the fake me, and just fuck everybody. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Fuck everybody, and
I
anyone that
want you to
questions me,
fuck
just fuck their dick.
Clarence Williams III. You fuck him too.
Yeah, it's fine.
Because he
Just fuck him.
deserves it.
If he has any questions, if he literally asks you the time of day, just fuck him. Anyway, and then we'll get fake me to commit the robbery, and then we'll get the money, and then we'll kill all of them. And then we show up here at the end, and we blow up our trucks with the fake Santa Clauses and the fake me, and we blow
Because
them
they
up.
think they robbed the place, so they think the money burnt, so they'll never look for the robbers.
Yeah,
Makes perfect sense to me.
We'll put like $27 worth of bills in the car and cover it in gasoline, even though you can very much tell it was covered in gasoline. But then we'll blow it up, and even though I paid a guard to say I was dead, I'm not. And here I am with you now, who the person I got arrested for, and we have money
Did they kill
now.
the guard? Did they kill the guard?
And
Is
the
that what
guard's
happened?
still alive
Do you have
because
to
we
kill
didn't fuck with that guy anymore,
Yeah.
because who cares about that? Do
Yeah.
you hear what I just said? How convoluted and insane that is?
It's the greatest suspension of disbelief in movie history. It really
And-
is.
and
You have
it's-
to really try hard not to figure it out, not to think about it.
But it's a scene where Ben Affleck goes, "Do you know how much could have gone wrong?" And then the guy goes,
Yeah.
"Don't worry about that. She would have just said Gary Sinise do it anyway."
Oh, we gotta have 5 Santas not walk out. Gotta have 5.
What do you think's gonna go wrong? Huh? 1,000. You think we don't know what a long shot is?
There you go. That's all you needed was that one line.
This is why I say the movie is very, very stupid. If you have complaints about Nolan's Dark Knight Returns or Dark Knight
Right.
Rises,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
fuck you so hard, because this is the movie you should focus your stupid incel aggression on. This movie is so fucking stupid that they even go, "Do you realize how stupid the plot of your movie is?" Yeah, we know. Okay, it's a long shot. They say
Just
it.
look
They
at
say
them
it to you.
titties.
They basically like piss on you and go, "Yeah, it feels like it's raining. I don't know, man. Just ignore that. It's fine."
Do you want me to show you my ass again?
It's
Just to make the audience happy?
And it's, to me, it's very insulting considering how much Frankenheimer had control of his movies in the 60s, and then subsequently lost control decade by decade.
Right. As time went on, yeah.
But then his movie in 98 was Ronin, and that was
Yeah.
his last great movie.
Yeah, yeah.
And then this was the one right after that. This was his movie right after
Yep.
Ronin. And then it's just fucking
Yeah.
off the rails.
It's crazy.
Because the studio Miramax is like, "No, we need to cut this, and it's even with his edits, like the director's cut sucks still. It's not a good movie. It's really
And you're
not.
still give this movie a 6.
I give it a 6 because I find it entertaining. It's not because of the
Yeah.
merits of the movie itself. It's because I've watched it so many times that I have to give it a
I'll
6.
give it, I give it a 6 too, because it is a fun. There are some funny, entertaining moments. It's not. It's just the ending is so ridiculously convoluted. It makes no sense. But whatever. You're at that point. You're just like, whatever. Just kill them both, please, in a horribly violent fashion. And they do die a horribly violent death. Charlize Theron and that other guy, they both die horribly. It's kind of nice. They have a good death scene because they get
I was
Just throw him off a
confused
cliff
because
alive.
he backs up the car into Nick, who's like, oh,
Yes.
on the back of the car, right? He's on the
Yes,
trunk.
yes, yes. Yeah.
Okay. And then he goes forward and hits Charlize Theron and flies over the cliff. But then
Can we
they
see
show-
that?
Yes.
Let's put that
We're doing
on.
the director's cut.
Yeah, let's see that. Let's see the ending. Is
I
that,
will, but
is that
my
the director's cut? Is that the director's cut ending?
Okay. I don't
That's
know
not the original
because
ending? Yeah. I'm sure that's the
I
same
don't.
ending.
I've only seen the original once.
Right.
After that, I've seen the director's cut. No. He just hit Nick. He backed up into him.
Yeah. Never
He's
give
bent
put a
over
car
on the
seat.
back of the car.
never put a car seat behind the wheel of a car.
Yes, but here's my question. So she's dead. Did you not see this?
No, I did. But I want to see it again.
Okay, so
It's
make
so
sure.
funny. I see she's oh god, that's so funny.
This is where we get the reveal of the fake ending, or fake beginning, I should say. Fake out with a dead Santa.
Right? Yeah.
But I was like, they cut back to him talking the real Nick, and I was
Right.
like, the Nick's all bent over, and I'm like, look at this. What is he bent over on? Because he was bent over on the hood of the back of the car.
Maybe he's just in a pretzel. His body's all pretzel shaped.
Split the money, huh?
Look at this.
Yeah, he's on like a. Oh, you know why?
Now he's like 3.5 feet down.
Is it a ramp? Is he on like a
No, there was no ramp before. He was on the back of the car, and now he's bent over on the floor of the car.
I don't know.
It doesn't make any
You got
sense.
horror Millie Ball back? You think I was serious about her, man?
And then
Millie
he
Ball
kinda,
back?
like, drags the truck off there.
Yeah,
That's it.
And he
End of
goes-
movie.
and he puts the money in everybody's mailbox in Michigan.
He does. But in Lower Peninsula, Michigan, thank God. And I was like, every time I watch this, I'm like, he definitely got caught because he's leaving a trail. But then I realized as he gets closer to home, they do show him with like $0. He has no money left.
Yeah,
He's just
yeah, give it
walking.
all away. Yeah.
I was like, all right,
Yeah.
there you go. So it was
Yeah.
answered because I was like, he's gonna get caught and brought back to prison, right? But no, he's good.
You know, he's in his cake. He's in his pecan pie and hot chocolate.
Yeah, I would have been a little more discerning with how I handed out the money,
Well, whatever.
but whatever. Point is, he got his chocolate, he got his hot cocoa and pecan fucking pie,
Right.
which
Just
he
like
says
Jack-
7 times in the movie.
Just like Jack Reacher.
You know, I thought about doing this show with hot chocolate and pecan fucking pie in my hand, but I was like, why? For who?
Not a fan of pecan pie.
Pecan pie is delicious, but goes right through me.
I'm not a fan. I like pumpkin pie, apple pie, chocolate cream pie, I guess, sometimes, but I don't really get it that often. Maybe once a year, like Christmas time, I'll have pumpkin pie, and Thanksgiving, that's it. Occasionally get it like later in the year when they have it. There's a special on it.
I'm not a big fan of pumpkin pie, but I put it above all fruit pies except
Yeah.
key lime. Key lime is my absolute favorite.
I'm not a key lime pie. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I like the tart, but
Yeah.
key lime and then like peanut butter, chocolate, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And it's like pumpkin and then all the fruit ones, except apple. Apple's definitely above pumpkin.
Apple's good. Yeah, apple pie's good. I'll do that.
But like blueberry pie, cherry
No,
pie,
yeah, no.
way too much fruit in those fucking things.
Yeah, I can't get into those.
Can we add in something else to a fruit pie?
You put steak in that? Put some beef in that?
No, but a cherry pie is delicious, but you're like one bite, I'm like, I'm done. I don't need more fucking cherries.
Would you put a meat pie over a fruit pie? One of the meat pies,
Like
chicken
a-
pies. I used to hate
talking
those
like a-
growing up. Used to hate them, and I love them. I don't know why. It's so weird.
Meat pie?
Yeah, meat pies. Like I used to hate them. I said they were so gross.
What
And
kind of
I-
meat pie are you talking here, though?
Just your standard, like Marie Callender. Marie Callender pumpkin meat pie you put in the oven. Takes 4 hours to cook.
What are you talking, like a rhubarb?
No, like just beef, like chicken,
Like a
chicken
meat
pot
rhubarb.
pie, like beef, potatoes, carrots. The brown
So you're
gravy
talking like a
inside.
Yeah, that's a
A
whole
meat
separate
pie.
thing.
Yeah, I guess it's
That's
meat
not
pie.
a
It's not-
dessert pie
it's a
though.
no, it's for dinner. Yeah, it's a dinner meat pie.
Yeah, that's a completely separate category for me.
Oh yeah.
I definitely love meat pies. Like
Yeah,
I love Popeyes are great.
yeah.
Hated them as a kid, love them as an adult. But
That's exactly what. Yeah, exactly what happened to me.
yes, it's
My mom used
definitely
to-
separate. But let's get out of here, Dick. It's our last show of the year.
Oh,
We both gave it a 6. I think that's appropriate.
that's fair.
It's unfortunate that we had to get to this Frankenheimer movie, but I'm also glad it's out of the way now.
There you go. Now all we have to do is seconds.
Second's Manchurian Candidate.
Yeah, gotta do that.
We'll get there.
One day.
We'll get there early next year. Honestly, I'll throw them on just to get them over with.
Well, next month is the Nick Cage month, right?
We're not going to get into it in January. That is just Nick Cage.
January is all Nick Cage.
January's all Nick Cage.
Not even Twilight Zone, right?
Nope. Just
all
Nick
Nick
Cage
Cage.
and Hollywood is Dead. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Hollywood is Dead is like our standard going through the year, and then January's Nick Cage month.
Sounds good.
Nick Cage month will not interfere with Hollywood is Dead. I'll say that.
Right. All right, there you go.
Anyway, our next, who knows what our next Frankenheimer movie is? Maybe we'll do Seconds and Manchurian Candidate. I don't know. Maybe we'll do some
We
weird
shall
shit.
see.
But
Yeah, we shall see.
I will say this. We are going to, after we stop recording here live, we're going to go and we're going to record just a quick segment just for the Frankenheimer review podcast feed, just so I can call it a separate show. That is it.
Okay.
So until next time, and in the meantime, I'm Phoenix West.
Yeah.
So long, citizens. Pecan fucking pie.
Oh, some meat pie. Marie Callender's.
All right, Dick, 1 second.
Nigga, yeah, just get to it.
I'm going to end the stream.